welcome back to my channel, and I hope and pray that you and your families are doing absolutely fine. You all are safe and healthy. So it's literally been a hot minute since I came on YouTube with a makeup tutorial. I think the last makeup tutorial that I put up was for Diwali, and it was actually Diwali that was the last day that I actually did some makeup on myself in real time, because after that बहुत सारी चीज़ें हो गई and then I got sick and I'm still recovering. So today I really wanted to play with some makeup, and I didn't want to do the usual makeup. I wanted to do something different. I was feeling creative. I wanted to experiment. I thought I should reach out for a palette that I haven't touched at all in a very long time. So that's exactly what I did. I jumped out of my comfort zone. I experimented a little bit. I felt creative, and I absolutely loved the result of today's makeup. I really loved it, and I'm going to feel so happy if any one of you tries to recreate it. You do not have to use the same eyeshadow palette. Don't use the same color. Don't use the same glitter. Use whatever you have. The idea is to have fun. So coming back to this look, I think this is a very classy, chic and fun look. You could easily carry this look for any function, any daytime function, any poolside party. If you're going out for a brunch, you could totally rock this look. And if you are not doing any of these things, but you just love makeup, you love playing with makeup, you can go ahead and try this look. I promise you, you are not going to be disappointed. It is such a fun look, such an easy and effortless look. You know, when I started off, I was like, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I love the way it has turned out. So simple. I really loved the way my makeup is looking today. The entire focus is on the eyes. I just changed the routine a little bit. I also used a couple of new products, and I'm so happy with the result. So having said that, I should stop talking now and dive straight into the tutorial. Let's go. Hi guys, let's get started by prepping up the face. I'm using this moisturizer from Nivea. It's a fairly thick cream, and I've massaged it very generously onto my face and my neck. After this, I will go ahead and use my all-time favorite primer. This one is from Nykaa. I'm just going to take this product and warm it between my fingers, and then I'm just going to pat it onto the areas where I have open large pores. That is mainly my cheeks, a little bit on my nose, chin and forehead, and then I'm going to massage it very gently in an upward direction. Once I've done this, I will go ahead and moisturize my lips. I will go ahead and use this lip balm from Maybelline. You can use any lip balm of your choice. Now I'm just going to leave the face at that and move to the brows. So I'm moving with my trusted product from L'Oreal. This is the Brow Genius Kit. I'm just taking a spoolie brush, combing out my brow hair, and then I'm just filling in the brow powder. The lighter color would be towards the inside of the brows, and the darker color would be towards the tail of the brows. So here I'm just filling in the sparse spots and just making sure that my brows have a good shape. I would suggest that please do not skip this step, because doing up your brows can really change the game. Now that I'm happy with the way my brows are looking, it's time to move towards the eyes. So I'm going to go ahead with the Age Rewind Concealer from Maybelline. I'm just going to take a very little amount and put it on my eyelids, and I'm going to use my pinky finger to start dabbing this product all over my eyelids. I'm just going to use very gentle motion, and I'm just going to blend the foundation all over my eyelids. I'm using a very little amount over here, as you can see, because I just want that little bit of discoloration to disappear, so that my eyelids become a smooth canvas to work for the eye makeup ahead. You'll see as we go ahead. This very thin layer of concealer blended really well and very fast with my fingers, and now it is time to set this concealer in place. So I will go ahead and use this loose powder from K-Beauty. This is the setting powder, and the shade is Banana. I'm just taking a fluffy brush and just dusting this powder ever so lightly all over my eyelids. I'm just going to use really gentle motion over here. Now going ahead with this eyeshadow palette from Makeup Revolution, I will just pick out the light brown color. Taking a dense fluffy brush, I'm just going to run it all over my eyelids. So basically I'm just giving my eyelids a nice wash of color. Now taking the dark brown color from the same palette, I'm going to start depositing this color on the outer V and also on the crease, and while I do that, I'm going to just start blending this shadow. I'm just going to use a light left to right motion. So basically what you see is I'm trying to create a depth in my crease area, and while I do that, I'm also making sure that the color is concentrated on the outer V. So almost half of my eyelid will have this dark brown color, and whatever is left on the brush, I'm just going to drag it towards the inner corner of my eye. Don't be in a hurry to complete this step. Take your time and do the blending. Once that is done, I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush, and then I'm just going to mix both the light and dark brown colors, and I'm just going to gently start blending the shadow a little above my crease area. Basically, I'm just diffusing the already existing eyeshadow so that there are no harsh lines and there is a gradient effect. So what you see here is that the color is concentrated on the eyelid, and as you move towards the crease and upward, the brown color starts getting diffused and starts to get lighter. Now it's time to go ahead and do the exact same thing to the other eye. So here again, I'm just depositing the color on the outer V, dragging it a little towards the inner corner and also concentrating it in my crease area. Once that is done, I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush and I'm just going to start diffusing the color a little from the crease and above the crease, giving it a gradient effect. Now let's have some fun. I'll go ahead with this eyeshadow palette from LA Girl. It is the Hot Heat palette. This was one of my favorite palettes. I don't know why I haven't used it in a really long time. So I'm using this beautiful, almost turquoise blue foil glitter eyeshadow. I'm taking it on a flat synthetic brush, removing the excess, and I'm just depositing this color, taking it from the inner corner of my eye almost halfway through, and whatever is left on the brush, I'm just going to drag it towards the outer V. So you can go ahead and use your finger to apply the glitter eyeshadow, but I'm choosing to use a flat brush because I wanted the application to be really neat, especially at the crease area. So I feel that with the brush, especially near the crease, the application becomes really precise, very sharp and very neat, and that is the only reason I'm using a brush here. But you do you, please use whatever you are comfortable with. So here I'm just neatening out the edges around my crease area and towards the inner corner, and once I'm happy with the way my eyes are looking, it's time to move towards the next step, and that is the eyeliner. Now you can go ahead and use any eyeliner of your choice, preferably a liquid one. I'm using my good old favorite Lakme liquid liner. I'm quite used to this liner, I quite like it. So I'm just going ahead and drawing a thick wing over here. Now it's time to move towards the face. I will just go ahead and clean off the fallout that happened because of the glitter, and this is the exact reason why I didn't complete my face. The foundation I'm using today is from L'Oreal, the Infallible range. Now I've had this foundation with me for a year and I don't know why I didn't use it earlier. I had just really eyeballed the shade and ordered it online, but this shade turned out to be a quite true match to my skin tone, and I have to admit that I am in love with this foundation. The consistency is not very thick, not very thin, and it just blended like a dream. My skin felt like skin. Using a damp beauty sponge from PAC, I'm just going ahead and blending this foundation thoroughly. I'm just using a bouncing motion with the sponge, and I'm making sure that the foundation is nicely buffed into the skin, especially near the hairline, the ears, and also the neck. Now it's time to conceal, and I'm using this concealer for the very first time. This is again from L'Oreal, the Infallible range. It has a nice doe foot applicator and it is pretty thick in nature. I'm applying a little bit at my under eye area, at the corner of my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, bridge of my nose, a little bit on my chin, and then using the same damp beauty sponge, I will go ahead and nicely blend this foundation into my skin. Once that is done, it is time to set this concealer in place. Using a fluffy brush, I'm just going to dust off this loose powder from K-Beauty at all the areas where I have used the concealer so that the concealer is nicely set and does not crease. Getting back to the eyes now, I'm using this teal blue eyeliner from Nykaa and I'm generously running it all over my lower lash line. Once that is done, I will go back to the same eyeshadow palette from Makeup Revolution and picking up the same brown color that I used all over my eyelid. I will use it with the help of a brush, and I'm just going to run it over my lower lash line, and I'm going to start smudging the blue eyeliner that I used before this. So basically what I'm trying to do here is just smoking out my lower lash line. With the help of a pencil brush, I'm going to pop that champagne glitter shade at my inner corner, and now it is time to move back to the face using an angle brush, and with the help of this face palette from Sugar using the contour shade, I'm just going to apply it at the hollows of my cheek, and while I'm blending it, I'm going to pull it in an upward direction. I'm also going to apply a little bit of this contour shade near my hairline, a little bit at my jawline, neck, and I'm going to pinch this brush and also run it at my nose just to give my nose a little chisel shape. And this is just to add the warmth back to the face, because with all that foundation and powder and concealer, the face was kind of looking flat. So here I'm just adding the warmth back to my face. It's time to blush up now, and I'm just going back to the same face palette from Sugar, picking up the blush on a fluffy brush. I'm just applying it on the hollows of my cheek, and again just blending and buffing and taking it upwards towards my eyes. Whatever product is left on the brush, I'm just going to apply it on my nose, chin and forehead. Then taking a clean, dense, fluffy brush, I'm just running it all over my face so that all the powders that I have used just mesh in together and everything looks very seamless. All the products are sitting so beautifully on my skin that I don't feel like setting my face. So I'm just going in with this highlighter from the Wet n Wild. This one is Precious Petal, and I'm just using my finger to highlight my brow bone. Once that is done, I will go ahead with a fan brush, and I'm just going to dust off this powder at the bridge of my nose, on the highest points of my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead, Cupid's bow and my chin. So here I'm going a little extra because can you just see I am just having one of the best makeup days, and a little extra highlighter wouldn't hurt. Now it's time to move to the eyelashes, so I'm just going ahead and curling my lashes and then just going ahead with a mascara. This one is from Maybelline, the Hyper Curl Mascara. I will just go ahead and generously coat my top and bottom lashes both. After this step, you can go ahead and add falsies, but I won't be using falsies today. I'm really happy with the way the mascara is sitting on my eyelashes. Basically, it's just a very nice makeup day for me today. Okay, so now I need to stop admiring myself and get that excess lip balm off my lips with the help of a tissue paper. Then I will go ahead with the lipstick, and this one is from Maybelline Touch of Spice. It's a beautiful nudie pink color and it looked just perfect, but I wanted something extra as usual, so I'm going ahead with this liquid lipstick from the Wet n Wild. It is from their Rebel Rose collection, and it is such a beautiful lip color. I'm just applying it generously all over my lips, and instantly my lips are looking so juicy. I just love the way my lips are looking, and here is the finished look. Okay then, clearly I couldn't get enough of myself. I'm in love with myself today. I think a little extra in love with myself today. Alright, I need to stop this. See you at the end of the video. looks like a lot of effort has been put in, a lot of techniques have been used, but really it is so simple, and yet it looks so fun, so classy, and I'm just really loving the way my eyes are looking today. I also love the way my face is looking today. I haven't set my face with any kind of makeup fixing spray, and if you have watched the tutorial completely, you would know why. I'm totally loving the way the face is looking. I'm loving how juicy my lips are looking. I am just in love with this entire makeup look. I love the fact that how a boring beige sweatshirt has totally turned into a party garment just by adding a few accessories, and this kind of makeup, the entire outfit is just gone to the next level. So that is what makeup and the right accessories can do. You don't have to use expensive makeup products. You don't have to use the exact products that I'm using. It is just about being creative, just experimenting, and more importantly, just have fun, because when you are having fun, it shows on your makeup, it shows on your face. So the most important thing is have fun and stay happy. So after I finish this video, I must go to my living room, put on some music and have a little party of my own. But before I do that, I must remind you that please do hit the like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And having said that, it's time for me to take your leave on this video right here. But before I go, you know the drill. Stay extra kind and be your own kind of beautiful. Bye!